up? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something really fun, and this video right here has taken 2 years to make, technically, because I wanted to look back at like some of the first Animal Crossing videos I ever made. Obviously, that was the reason why my channel like blew up, and I wanted to just look back and see what little Pat was doing back then. So we're going to be looking at my most popular videos on the channel. It should be fun. Listen, let's just go right now. Sort by most popular. 1.4 million, 1.4 million. I could never. Present day Pat could never. Before we do that though, we do have a sponsor, so let's check it out. Today's video is brought to you by two different subscription boxes, Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. Now, both of these are Japanese snack boxes that you would get monthly, and I love them both. They're very different, so let's kind of go over them. So first off, we have Tokyo Treat, which is 20 snacks that you'll get. And this box is the latest, most exclusive, limited edition flavored snacks that are only available in Japan for a limited time, like these peach Kit Kats, which were amazing. And then we got the peach Fanta, which was equally good. Like, these were so good. Now, each one of these boxes comes with a guide, so you know what everything is. You know, if you have allergy concerns, you'll know all the ingredients. It's really fun though. So these are like the trendy snacks, and they're super limited. So this one's definitely a treat. The next one was Sakurako. Now this probably was my favorite. This takes a much more educational spin on it. So Sakurako, you're going to get 20 traditional and authentic artisan Japanese snacks, including one special Japanese tableware item. So in this box, I got this beautifully handcrafted dish. This is so good. Also, this box came with teas and stuff like that. But this one, you're going to learn about traditional Japanese snacks and sort of like the culture and tradition around them. So this one was really, really cool. And it's a beautiful box. I feel like this is more of the adult one, while the Tokyo Treat is great for kids as well. Now, if you are interested in getting any one of these boxes, you can always use code NintenTalk for $5 off your first Sakurako box or Tokyo Treat box. And if you order by the end of the month, March 31st, you can receive these boxes that you're seeing in the videos. And again, these are limited time. So if you really want to try some of these snacks, definitely jump on it. Thank you so much again for the sponsor. Now let's get to the rest of the video. Okay, I'm very interested. Listen, I swear I have not watched these back in a very, very long time. So let's start with this one. This is cute design ideas for your island. I remember when I first started playing Animal Crossing, the big thing was island tours, and honestly, they're still pretty popular, but I don't know. I saw a need for like these beautiful islands that people were seeing, but not a way to like recreate them. So I started this little series, like the design idea series, and I'm still doing it. 5 days ago, I uploaded my most recent one. Okay, this has 43,000 likes. Cute design ideas for your island. And also, YouTube has this thing where they have, like, chapters. Oh, man, the heart pond. Okay, let's just play this out. My old intro and logo. Look at that. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we have even more design ideas for you. You guys have been really... God, right away. Can I just say, this is a design video, and right away... there is nothing. This was very early game AC. Some people still do this. I picked every single weed, okay? There was not one weed on my island. Now I use them like everywhere. Nice little Nintendo path, but nothing going on. Absolutely nothing. So a heart pond was all the rage. Man, this was April 19th, by the way. This was all the rage back then. Everyone wanted to make a heart pond, but I remember seeing one guide for it, but like it was on like a weird website, and it wasn't even in English, so I didn't like this info wasn't out there. So this is why I kind of sort of compiled this. Heart ponds, we don't need to watch the heart pond, but just like going through it and making it, I feel like this was a pretty good guide. And there we go. Like, so there you go, a heart-shaped one. There you go. Do all those Everyone's saying it. Can you imagine me present day doing a double waterfall video and passing that off as an idea? You know what? This was early game, and it's weird to think about, but double waterfalls That was advanced back then. I think I even said it in the video that it was like advanced waterscaping. And, you know, it was. But this is not looking good, Pat. You got random trees everywhere. Again, there's no weeds or anything. There's nothing really on the island. It's very bare. All I'm seeing is grass here. Grass and like some stupid little flowers. Okay, this code right here, for my first like 10 videos, everyone was asking for this code and I accidentally deleted it. So, okay, a little bit behind the scenes of this. I remember my first few design videos, I would always have to teach people or like put in a little tutorial of how to download custom designs. Now it seems like that would be such a waste of time in a video. But I remember a ton of people saying like, hey, where do you get the custom designs? Where do you put the codes in? So every video I had to make like a little tutorial on how to do it. So, okay, this is the first idea. And it was basically like this seaweed or algae on the rocks. You know what? For a first idea, I don't mind that. I still think that has some charm to it. Maybe there's definitely better patterns now to achieve that. But you know what? The little algae on the rocks, I don't think that's that bad. So this idea, okay, so very early on, Animal Crossing, people were buying turnips and selling turnips, and that's how people were making a lot of bells. So I would see a lot of people just like throwing their turnips everywhere. Everyone had like piles of turnips on their island. So I was like, listen, let's start making it look a little nice. So this soil code right here, which actually doesn't look too bad. There are better ones now, but what did I do? Putting like all the turnips on the soil. Not a terrible idea. Obviously, gardens have evolved way past this, but a second idea, it's not too bad. Now I'm showing patterns. Actually, you know what? This white plank pattern ain't too bad. I still rep that heavy. These ones up here, not great. They're like some brick ones. Not great. And then another thing that I used to do, which I don't know why I stopped doing this, but at the end of each design video, I would put like nice comments. I would just like feature nice comments on the screen. I don't know why I stopped doing this. If anyone in this video is watching and see your name, that would be absolutely amazing. I should have never stopped doing this. Should I start doing this again? All right, on to the next one. This is another one. By the way, let's like zoom in on this real quick. 5 more design tips for your island. Not a good thumbnail. That is a gross, disgusting thumbnail. But there was like some mystery behind it. There was like the right way and then the wrong way. Let's check this one out. So right here was hybrid flowers. I mean, this video did really well, but looking back on it, I probably should have done a complete like hybrid flower guide because I feel like there's still some confusion out there. But yeah, like making pink flowers and stuff. This was an advanced technique back then. So I'm glad that I added this in. I really didn't go into detail at all. I just kind of showed how to like make the pattern and stuff. So I had a little bit of regret not making a full video about it. Let's look at this town for a second. Holy Lord. Okay, so I was really, really big on flowers on dirt. That was like my signature thing. Flowers on dirt, can't go wrong. So we have like a villager house here with like some like dirt rose. Okay. I was looking for more of these purple roses back then. And then we have this monstrosity over here. We have like a fountain with dirt all around it and flowers. Doesn't look the best. It's not the worst, but like right now, my preferences have changed so much because I don't like this little gap in between, especially when you're using 2 Nintendo paths. So I don't think this looks good now. This is my apple orchard. And I remember like being super proud of this before. We have like the apple signs and everything was in rows. And this took up so much room on my island. Just kind of think of what you're trying to do with your island. So right here, obviously it's an apple orchard. And I chose to do stone fencing. So again, okay. This video's pretty good I think it's a beginner video. I was talking about using appropriate fencing for your island, and I still, back that 100%. But we're using like stone fencing for orchards, and then I keep going back, and I had like a baseball field with a tall vertical fencing. I mean, that's 101. It should be like pretty common knowledge, but yeah, it's good tips. Okay, here is a great glimpse at the iconic campsite. I think we're actually going to go to the campsite video after this, but yeah, this was it. Let's play it a little bit. The flowers near these like woods. Okay, so this is my campsite, by the way. Back then it wowed people. Now it's not great. But I was talking about how flowers should be on dirt in like the town, because that's like, you know, the man-made part, and then like this is more wilderness, so they don't need dirt underneath. I literally talked about dirt for 10 minutes in the, or well, a little bit less, but I talked about dirt like the whole video. Okay, there's gifting
a ton of
wreaths.
wreaths in this game.
Okay,
This just happens to be the rose wreath.
you know what? For like a video that came out April 17th, I'm not mad by that tip. Yeah, giving villagers wreaths, that's pretty advanced for that time. You know, to match your aesthetic. Obviously, you have to change them out. But like, look at this layout, guys. I used all Nintendo paths. We use like the simple fencing. I kind of miss these days. All right, so those are like the two titans, okay? The next one is amazing design ideas for your island. Love this thumbnail. It's basically the painting idea. So let's go into this one. Okay, so right here, this is May 18th, by the way. So like, I've been playing a few months. This is my first farm area, and I don't hate it. I don't hate this. We have like the custom patterns here with the soil. I mean, this would be a lot different because I would actually have the vegetables in there now, but I don't hate this. It doesn't look great. The surrounding area isn't great, but the actual farm is nice. So basically I went over like the seed bag pattern, and I used to build like little areas on my island and then showcase them off as like fully realized ideas. I don't do that a lot anymore, but I still like this area. I think it's cute. All right, the next idea was this bus stop area. It's really basic. So these ideas, the whole like premise behind these videos is to make like a shell of a thing. I'm not trying to defend myself here, but like make a shell of a thing to inspire people. So basically we have the simple panels. Simple panels were like everything. They still are very important, which is crazy. But we have like some like the Dodo Airlines and the times that it leaves. And I think we had just gotten this briefcase, so that like this was like brand new to people. This is kind of bare bones, but I do like some of the ideas. All right, so this was the big gimmick of this video. And basically I took a picture of this lighthouse and I made it into a custom pattern, and then, you know, made it like on an easel, like someone painted it. I still love this idea. I think it's fantastic. And actually the area that the lighthouse is on, I think the only thing that I would do differently is probably turn the lighthouse so it doesn't look like, the door looks ridiculous in this game, like the sizing of it. I don't hate this area, and the idea still holds up. So this is great. And this, you could tell this is a true 1.0 Animal Crossing design idea video, because this idea sadly is obsolete now with the storage shed. But basically what I did, and like a lot of people asked about this, we have like log benches here with a lot of the materials, and this would sort of be my material storage, and I would have like my little workbench here. It actually worked out, but now with the storage shed, this doesn't make much sense to do. I think it's cute still. And then here, this was like all the rage, okay? I had this like wonderful idea of making sort of like a bunch of shops and stalls on my island. And basically the idea behind it was like all the villagers would like each run one, and it would be like this little communal shopping area. This doesn't look great at all, actually. There's just stalls placed. They're all facing one way, which is the camera, which is not good. Stalls and simple panels like carried this community for a while. So although this is cute, doesn't hold up at all. And this one is 5 amazing. Wait, didn't I just do that? Oh, the other one was just amazing. This is 5 amazing. Pat, you're so creative here. This was April 18th. Okay, so the first one that I showed was Pocket Camp items and how you would like download the app and get the Pocket Camp. I still feel like this is a missed opportunity. You know, even now. Imagine if there was some way to connect your Pocket Camp to New Horizons. I feel like it would bring a lot of people over to Pocket Camp just to play and unlock these, and then bring them over to New Horizons. I think that would be amazing. So it's kind of weird that they didn't do this. Okay, this was another thing that was huge. I mean, I still see it, but not as often, and that's sand drawings. So these were amazing, like a little squid here, some hearts. It's so funny because I remember making these videos, obviously. But yeah, sand drawings were huge. And then we had some of the like summer shells that you could put on your, these are still good and the code's still there. I wonder if it works. But yeah, the rocks and the shells and things like that. I still like this idea quite a bit. Oh wait, I remember this one. This is some chalk drawings on the ground. Listen, for April of 2020, this ain't bad, okay? So yeah, we had like all these chalk drawings.
There's little.
God, was I kidcore? If I kept on this path, man, I would be a kidcore guy. But no, I still think this is really cute. And they're all like very childlike, so it's like the villagers draw them. So I still rep this. Guys, we have like the fence, the flowers, the dirt. Oh my God, I was a genius back then. So there you go. That was a look back at some of my older Animal Crossing videos. It's crazy that this game is already like nostalgic for me. And I remember like playing back then and wanting all of these features, and a lot of those features we have now. So whenever I try to play in you know, present day, I kind of think back sometimes, and it makes me enjoy the current game even more. So let me know in the comments if you want me to look back at other tours or videos or streams or something. I thought this was fun. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you later on. Peace out, everyone.